What's up, everybody? This is everything we sold this weekend. It wasn't a great weekend, man. I think we only sold about 9 items, 10. I think it was 10 items. But it was all right. I'll be glad when this slow time's kind of over and we get back to selling stuff like we were. I mean, I'm not listing as much as I was. I try to get a few items on every day, but maybe that's the problem. It could be my fault. Well, my store's been slow too, so I don't know. You know, my physical store. But anyway, hey, let's see what we sold. Once again, I'm Larry. I've been a full-time reseller on eBay since 1997. I also have a vendor's mall that I sell stuff in person. I like to show you guys some of the stuff that I sell, so you guys can be on the lookout for some of it if you're not looking for it right now. So let's see what we sold. Man, we've been killing it on some CDs this weekend. Here's a Triumph CD. It is a, what do you call it? A smooth case. There's no ridges on this like there normally is. This means it's an older CD. So these are normally like first printings or, you know, West Germany type CDs, stuff like that. Usually if you can find stuff printed in the US or West Germany stuff, they're usually better CDs. They usually go for more money. I paid $1 for this at a flea market and we sold it for $18.88. We're going to go ahead and stay in here because I think I sold like 3 CDs. Maybe this is it. I think this is it. Is that it, Bartov? Yeah. I've been telling you guys look for these rounded CDs. This is the second one I've sold in about 7 to 10 days. I paid $1.50 for this at a Goodwill. And these are called super audio CDs. You really want to look for these. I mean, these are just like, you know, the low end ones. I mean, these are like classical music. You can't give away classical music most of the time. But these super audio CDs, they sell pretty well. Paid $1.50 for it and I sold it for $19.99. So keep an eye out for that because every time you find one, it's at least a $20 bill. You find a good rare one that, you know, is good music, you're going to, you know, have a $2,000 bill. Okay, we had another CD, I think. Yes. Another CD of Judas Priest. Screaming for Vengeance. We paid $1 for this at a flea market. I'm not sure if it's... See, it's got ridges on it, so it's not a really old one. But we paid $1 for it. We still sold it for pretty good money. Let's see what we sold it for. And we still sold it for $18.99, so that's still good money for $1. We sold a DVD. Can't remember where I put it under. It was a dual movie. So sometimes, you know, I don't know where I put those. Sometimes I don't know if I try to put them under the first movie that's mentioned. So in this case, it would be D, but I don't see it. Let's try Midnight Movies. Let's see. It's got to be in here. What else could we put it under? I'm gonna have to see what other movie there was on this. The other movie was called Fast something. There it is. I put it under Car Crash Double Feature. But it was Cannonball and Fast Company. We paid $1 for this at a pawn shop. And we sold it for $23.49 and it was used. So it's out of print. Dirty Mary Crazy Larry, I think it is, we sold. It was a Blu-ray. Here we go. We bought that in that collection we bought from that one guy. We paid $1 a piece for all his Blu-rays, and I think we sold for this for $19.99. We took a best offer of $18.88 for this movie. We had a 3-pack, no, 4-pack. I think it's a 4-pack. Here we go. This actually came from that guy that we bought those Blu-rays from, but this came in, no, this is a different guy. We had another guy sell us a bunch of horror movies. He sold us, I think it was 100 horror movies for $100. It might have been a little bit more than 100 movies. And he had 3 of these. I've already sold one of them so far. And we paid $1 a piece for all of them. And we sold this one for $18.88. So out of the 2 DVDs, we've already made almost $40 out of that 100 lot we sold. Elf on a Shelf. I saw that sitting in here somewhere. It was new, bought that at the Dollar Tree, and we sold it for $7.99. Sold another one of those Major Harris photos. I don't know if maybe a viewer saw that I sold one the other day and they liked it or something, but it's kind of weird that I sold 2 of these, you know, Major Harris photos pretty much right on top of each other, because they're not something that sells, they don't sell really fast. Let's hope we have some more of that style here, because I have some different variations here. There we go. 11 by 14, Major Harris to play. Like I said, he was the greatest college player that I ever saw play. I was not a West Virginia fan growing up. I was an Ohio State fan. But every time Major Harris would play, I would not watch the Buckeyes, and I would watch West Virginia. This guy was electric. I mean, he was the best running, throwing quarterback of all time at the time. And he was just 10 years ahead of his time. But like I said, I'm proud to call him friend now. It's funny how it worked out that I idolized him, you know, as a kid. And then I tell him all the time, I'm like, Mage, I said, you know, you were like my favorite player when I was a kid. And what I didn't realize is Major's a year younger than me. So when he's on national TV playing football games and I was in high school, you know, watching him and idolizing him, literally he's a year older than me. We're literally 1 year and like 5 days apart. So he was just a kid when I was a kid. So it was amazing, like I said, how he played. And he was literally like 19 years old playing in the national spotlight. That thing is so loud. Just fall already. Right, we sold a Eileen Dietz, or Dietz. I'm not sure how to say her name. But she was the girl that was did some of the body double work for Linda Blair in The Exorcist. And she also played the ghost face, which is this girl right here. That's her. It's autographed. We ended up paying like $5 for this, and then we sold it for $18.88. This morning I bought this Lego tub. It was full of Lego. I mean, it wasn't full of Lego. It was about half full of Lego. Paid $10 for it. I measured it out. I got about 3 pounds of Lego. I sell it for $10 a pound at my store. Well, we sold this Nike vintage shirt. This shirt is from 1984. It's brand new. It's never been washed. It's new stock, new old dead stock. And we ended up getting like 9 of this same shirt. So we sold one of them today for 91 bucks. So, and we ended up getting that. We bought 450 t-shirts for 150 bucks. There's a video back if you want to watch it. It's called, I think it was like something about a vintage 450 shirt haul. And we only paid $150 for 450 shirts. So that works out to about 34 cents a shirt or something. So we had 34 cents in this and sold it for 91 bucks.